Good morning, students of class 6. In my previous class, I taught you interconversion states of matter. Now, today we are going to study the various terms involved in change of state of matter. For instance, melting or fusion. What do you understand by the term melting or fusion? Is the process of change from solid to a liquid state by heating. So, when you heat a solid substance, it changes its state from solid to liquid. And what do you call that term? Melting or fusion. For example, solid ice changes into liquid water on heating. Another important term is evaporation. I'm sure you're quite familiar with this term. Evaporation is a process by which liquid changes to its vapor state either by heating or exposing it to air. So you can heat it, or if you leave it exposed to air, then also evaporation takes place. For instance, wet clothes, you leave it in a airy room or in the sun, where what happens, the process of evaporation takes place, and as a result your shirt or trouser, whatever it is, it gets dried in no time. Next important term is vaporization. Is a process of change from liquid state to a gaseous state or vapor state. Now, how do I define condensation or liquefaction? Condensation is the process of change of the physical state of matter from gaseous state into liquid state without any fall in temperature. That means without any change in temperature. Another important term is condensation point. What do you understand by the term condensation point? Is the temperature at which a gas starts changing into its liquid state. So, it is the temperature at which a gas starts changing into its liquid form. Now, what is freezing or solidification? Freezing or solidification means is the process of change from liquid state to solid state on cooling. A common example, I believe you have noticed in your house, if you keep cold water, let's say in a deep freezer inside the refrigerator, okay, it turns into solid ice. So the process is cooling is taking place. Okay, so the water, it freezes into solid ice. Now, what do you understand by the term freezing point? Freezing point is the temperature at which a liquid changes into a solid without any further fall in temperature. That means it will take place at a given temperature, appropriate temperature. Sublimation. Now, is a very important term, and I'm sure you might have come across this word. Sublimation is the process by which a substance changes directly from the solid state to the gaseous state without changing into liquid state. Subliming substances are iodine, camphor, naphthalene, ammonium chloride, etc. So subliming substances, what happens to it? It will change directly from solid state to gaseous state without undergoing liquid state. Now with this we come to the end of this portion. I would request all of you to learn them by heart, memorize it. Then you can attempt the questions given below in assignment 11. I have given you only 4 questions. I hope you do it neatly and correctly. Question number 1, define the following terms: evaporation, condensation, sublimation. I have just discussed with you just a while ago. Question number 2, how does a liquid change into its gaseous state? Very simple. Question number 3, name any 2 solids that sublime at room temperature, directly from the notes. And question number 4, what is the melting point of ice? I'm sure you know by now. Thank you.